pledge allegiance to the flag. I mean, what is that? Please rise to pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'll ask the clerk to give a call of the roll members.
Councilor Vido. Councilor Avellaneda.
Present.
Councilor Recupero. Absent. Councilor Garcia.
Present.
Councilor Vega Maldonado. Absent. Councilor Robinson. Councilor Rodriguez.
Here.
Councilor Taylor.
Here.
Councilor Lopez.
Here.
Councilor Brown.
Here.
And Councilor Zabit.
Present.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 members present. You have a quorum.
At this time, I will now ask if there's anyone from the public who would like to speak regarding the Charter of Review. This special meeting was called by the Chelsea City Council on Monday, July 19th, 2021, to address the proposed Charter Review packet. Accept the call of the meeting. Motion to accept the call of the meeting by Councilor Robinson.
On the suspension, okay.
On the suspension. We now have the approval of the minutes, so I have a motion to adopt the minutes of the previous meeting.
I make a motion to adopt the minutes of the previous meeting under suspension if there are no objections.
Councilor Judith Garcia asked that we accept and file the communications from the previous meeting under suspension. Seeing no objection, that is moved on. We now have a communication petition to the City Council from Alex Bacarcel regarding individual recommendations for the charter. Is there anyone who would like to approve and accept the communication? Councilor Robinson asked that we accept the communications, and he asked that we waive the reading. We now move on to unfinished business. We have a communication from Council Chairwoman Judith Garcia regarding a proposed charter review packet. The charter review packet is that the reviews of the Charter Review Committee reviews all provisions of the charter, makes recommendations for changes which the committee may deem necessary. The Charter Review Committee was appointed by City Council President on March 9, 2020. The review committee was composed of 5 Chelsea residents, 5 city councilors, and 3 school committee members. The committee chair members were Judith Garcia, Chair, Leo Robinson, City Councilor, Calvin Brown, City Councilor, Todd Taylor, City Councilor, Melinda Vega Maldonado, City Councilor, Rosemary Carlisle, School Committee Member, Yesenia Alfaro, School Committee Member, Henry Wilson, School Committee Member, Alice Bascalcel, City Resident, Mary Bork, City Resident, Jason Stalker, City Resident, Charlene McLean, City Resident, Miriam Raconteur, City Resident. Attached, you will find the recommendations presented by the Charter Review Committee and other residents, leaders, and stakeholders. According to the rules established by all members of the City Charter Review Committee, any recommendation that received the majority of the votes of those present passes. The recommendation officially before you are the ones that were labeled as accepted. Lastly, attached, you will also find an addendum and attendance sheets and voting records. On behalf of all members of the City Charter Review Committee, we look forward to discussing further upon City Council's request. Sincerely, Judith Garcia, Chair. What is the motion of the City Council?
I make a motion to accept and file the communication. There will be something coming up under new business.
The communications have been accepted and filed under suspension. We now move on to new business. We have an order introduced by City Councilor Roy Avellaneda regarding the adoption of the proposed new charter revision packet. Councilor Garcia.
I make a motion to adopt under roll call vote and schedule a public hearing as presented in a communication by the Charter Review Committee.
You have to have the public hearing.
The
Point
order.
of inquiry.
Make the order.
The order is to move it to a public hearing?
We move it to a public hearing.
Yes.
Okay, not to adopt.
We do not move to adopt. I take that motion back. We move to a public hearing, not to adopt.
Under suspension?
Under suspension if there are no objections.
Okay, you want to set the date, or you want?
We will have the hearing at the first regularly scheduled meeting in September.
September 13th, I think that is.
September
13th, I think.
13th?
Yeah.
September 13th is our first regularly
Yeah.
scheduled meeting in September. It'll be Monday, the 13th.
Okay,
We have a public hearing on the motions, on the packet itself.
In light of that being our first hearing or first meeting back, Mr. President, I think we would probably want to wait to the second meeting where we have more time and really engage the public in the process that we're about to take regarding having a public hearing of it and also discussion. It's going to be a very, I'm expecting it will be a very busy night, that first night back in September.
I'll take your opinion under consideration before setting the date.
okay.
Thank you.
Otherwise, that's it.
All right.
Suspension, yeah.
Under suspension.
I need to call in a meeting.
That concludes the business for tonight. Seeing no further business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.